Well, g'day everyone and welcome back to the channel. Alright, today a bit of a garden tour, and the horrible weather continues as we're going into autumn. We are just getting inundated with rain, and it's cold rain. So I'll give you a bit of a tour around and show you what's going on. Okay, long bed, nothing really changing here. The chilies are still going, still getting the odd flower off them. The eggplant still going. This little pepper here still not giving me any color, so I still don't know what sort it is. Golden nuggets are finished, took the last one off. Grandma pumpkins, I've still got two. That one's getting close. We need to have a golden sort of color, so that one's close to harvest. That one's still a fair way from harvest. All right, I got one tiny little butternut pumpkin there. As you can see, we got hail the other day and it got hit with hail. So we'll see whether that changes color or not, whether we actually get to eat him. Paprika's doing wonderful, apart from everyone wanting to lean over because they're so leggy now. As you can see, lots and lots of color in there. So once they all change, we'll pull them off and dry them and smoke them. We've got our Jackby Littles, which are a little pumpkin. So that one there's ready to come off. That one looks like it's finished, but yeah, it's tiny. And beetroot there's coming along well. Okay, cucumbers, still got a few fruit, getting a bit bigger. I've taken some off and pulled the plants, and they've just gone into refrigerator pickles. And I'm just saying, while I wait for the refrigerator pickles to mature, just seeing if these will get any bigger. Our golden beetroot and our mini gourmet, they're still kicking along. Pepper bed, waiting for some colour. Still to see who's who in the zoo. Still got some flowers. So yeah, it's still kicking along in there. Spinach has not put its head above ground yet, so we shall have to see. I mean, it is being cold. Potatoes, they're potatoing. You know, going along, doing fine. You know, they still haven't died back, so still happy there. These little Frank's peas, now put the climbing frame in there, they seem to be a lot happier, and they're heading upwards. These little ones, not so great. They're struggling with the colder weather, and they have a lot more bulb weed pressure. Yeah, there's a heap of bulb weeds in there which you just can't get out. So I've just got to keep picking the tops off those. Our middle bed over here, I planted some extra peas, but unsurprisingly not up yet. Well, that looks like one might be starting to poke its head up. So we'll just see what happens with these. And these ones are a bush pea. They're a smaller plant, not really for climbing. But plants aren't really growing too hard. And yeah, the infill's, still waiting for them to come up. The peppers, doesn't look like I'm going to get another one off this orange pepper. There's some flowers there, but they're not opening up. I'm really disappointed there because I wanted to save some seed off that. Whereas this orange banana pepper, I've got one that's maturing, and it's taking a very long time in this cold weather. So hopefully it will mature up and I can save some seeds off the orange banana pepper. Okay, out the front, the turnips coming along. I did re-sow in here. Seeds not popped up, so just waiting to see. And the kale, yeah, that one little one's, yeah, it's coming along. And again, the re-sow, nothing coming up yet. Over here we have the watermelon radish. They are doing great. Absolutely kicking goals. If they had set a bit more, had have germinated a bit more, I would be really happy with them. But what's up is doing fantastic. Okay, this little pepper on the end here, finally starting to get one ripen up. That looks like it's going to be either a red or a chocolate. So give it a little bit longer. It's still green on it. Give it a little bit longer and see what colour it decides to be. Okay, my seed starts. These were floating the other day. It rained so hard, the water was right up the top and everything was floating. As you can see, I've probably lost a couple of them. They're laid down and smashed, so we'll just see. Hopefully they will come good. Just a matter of wait and see. Alright, our beans, you can see a couple of the reseeds have popped their head up. Another one here. But again, just not a great germination rate. I don't know whether that was my poor timing or what. I'm willing to bet it's my poor timing. So yeah, the yin yang beads, not a great germination. Borlotti beans. We definitely have beans on here. So hopefully they will get the setting seed and the pods will dry. Some more here. So yeah, I'm hoping that there's another one and another one. So hoping that we'll get some dry beans off them. We'll just wait and see, but it is setting fruit, so I'm really happy with that. Peanuts, still flowers in there. One just there. Another one there. So we're still getting flowers, so I'm just still going to leave them be and see what happens with them. The okra, I'm leaving this one for a seed pod. I am getting some okra off it, not massive amounts, that's for sure. But yeah, I am getting a little bit of okra, so I'm having to save it up in batches. Alright, sweet potato. You know, considering this all started off one plant, you know, it's doing absolutely awesome. So, and I have checked, and the new ones that we put in are now rooted in, so it is time to harvest out number one. So I'm just going to cut the vines off. Being very careful because I'm doing it with a knife. Alright, so that should all be free now. Oh. This gives you an idea of how much rain we've had. This is the wheelbarrow that I use to store all my potting mix in. I just drop it in there and use it back out of there. and that is absolutely flooded. And of course, Astrid's wheelbarrow alongside of it, that one's flooded up too. So we'll just get that water out, trying not to lose all the potting mix and nutrients. Let's see what our sweet potato has to offer. And this is really hard one-handed. Well, that is a well-developed root system. Roots are growing out through the bottom. Let's break it up. Let's see what we've got. Hadn't bowled up as much as I wanted, but considering the weather that we had, I'm not disappointed in it. Obviously the top of that one where it got some sun exposure, we're going to have to trim that off. You can see it's starting to form some slips on it. I don't know whether the slips will take in this cold weather, but it might be worth tossing them in a pot and seeing. But there we go. You know, there's certainly a meal for me off that. And we got plenty more options still to go. We've still got another 4 buckets there. And there's absolutely no reason we can't put this bucket back in a rotation. And we can even put the plant back in. Yeah, I think I might do that. I think I might put this plant back in. See if these ones will mature up a bit more. And also, where that's starting to slip off the top, I'll put that back in. And of course, it's time for these guys to get their breakfast before I go to work. Two girls hanging right at the gate. 3 boys. And our one little bullet hen. She's the shy one. The boys are turning into turds. Alright, thank you very much everyone for watching, and bye for now.